Peer pressure has nothing to do with age. No matter how old you are, someone's going to try to bully you into doing something you don't want to do. If you have an inflammatory gut issue, bullying can put you in the hospital. You eat or drink something that inflames your gut and boom, you're in a flare. So I'm going to make you bully proof. But first, a story. My client Diana is CEO of a hedge fund. She's a giant in her field. But there was one place that Diana felt vulnerable, and that was about her newly diagnosed diverticulitis. She told me that she was going to a business dinner that night, and she was terrified. Her work began after 4 hospitalizations, and now she was finally flare-free and wanted to stay that way. But out of fear of being judged, she'd neglected to tell the host that she was on a restricted diet. Really sweating as she was telling me this story, she said, "I think I'm going to worry myself into another flare. I just don't know what I'm going to do tonight." And then Diana switched to a story about her son, James, 17, who was off to a high school dance and after party. James was type 1 diabetic, and Diana worried about him. She worried about him making the right choices. And she told me the conversation they'd had earlier. She said, "James, just say no. What's so hard about that?" I said, "Diana, do you realize you and James are in exactly the same position?" She got off the phone, called the hostess, told them about her dietary restrictions, and said if they couldn't make that happen, not to worry, she'd bring her own dinner. Witnessing someone as powerful as Diana having a panic attack over these choices made me realize how tender and vulnerable we all are. Peer pressure has nothing to do with age. Teaching my clients how to deal with peer pressure is something we always do on my consult calls. If you'd like to shortcut your gut healing process, book a coaching call. Feel embarrassed asking the server at the restaurant whether or not the chicken has onion and garlic? When you're offered spicy chili smothered in sour cream at the family reunion, do the words, "No thank you," get stuck in your throat? I have a solution. Reframe your food request as allergies. Allergies are a universally accepted and medically recognized health condition. Allergies have nothing to do with choices or preferences. If you go to a restaurant and tell the server that you are allergic to onion and garlic, they will listen. They don't want you to break out in hives or have a life-threatening asthma attack while their dining room is full. No one judges you for having an allergy. The next time the words "no thank you" get stuck in your throat, just say, "Thank you, I'm allergic to," fill in here. You don't owe anyone an explanation of why you choose to eat the way you do, why you don't eat certain foods. I suggest not sharing how you're taking care of your body unless you're sharing it with someone who you know is safe, compassionate, and will understand. I had life-threatening food allergies and environmental sensitivities when I was a kid, and I failed 1,000 times at speaking up. I was terrified to be judged, and I judged myself. I felt weak, broken, different that I am. And it's my superpower, and it's yours too. If you'd like to heal your gut and turn your curse into your superpower, book a consult.